Hey everyone, Tony Gohard here, the Bard of Bosque, and I realized, or actually I'd noticed this a while ago, was that I didn't make a full video to explain my instruments or to introduce them, so I'm introducing them now. This first video is going to be about my guitar, and then I'm going to do another one about my bass. Actually right now, the gut bucket, which is the other instrument, the first one that I started busking with, the tripod is standing on top of that right now, so I can't even show that one, but the gut bucket is down there. Trust me, it's there. So I'm going to get into explaining my first instrument, not my first instrument, but the first instrument that I'm going to start explaining is my guitar. And this is my guitar here. It is a acoustic, a super cheap acoustic. I got this one off Amazon for about 54 bucks plus tax. Shipping was free. So again, unbelievably cheap for a guitar. Like, I was really shocked that this was 54 bucks for a full-size guitar for that cheap. I got it black. It's got the let me try and catch the light. Shiny on there, very shiny, glossy, thick paint on there. And from what I understand, thick paint isn't too good for guitars, especially for classical, because there's no pick guard right here, and the reason that there's not a pick guard for classical anyway is for the resonance, because thick paint, pick guard, all of that kind of stuff, it dampens it, it like muffles it. So it's not going to be, you know, the way that you'd want a classical guitar to sound, but you get what you get, you know? And at 54 bucks, this is an unbelievably good guitar that I got. This is an Ashthorpe. Yeah, Ashthorpe. It says model number B24. I don't know what the other ones are. Again, I just went for the absolute cheapest that I could get. It is a 6-string. These are steel strings, I believe. I really like the headstock, the way that it is. 3 on one side, 3 on the other. And the exposed gears. It looks very steampunk like that. So it looks pretty cool. And I played it, I've been playing it, it doesn't come out of tune, it stays in tune pretty good. I am going to be switching out these steel strings for acoustic strings, for nylon strings. For the longest time I thought nylon strings, the plastic one, or plasticky kind, for the longest time I thought that those were like for cheap, you know, cheap guitars. And it wasn't until I started reading and finding out and watching videos that nylon strings are actually really good for classical. They're better than the steel strings. But the steel strings are better for like pop and rock kind of music. So yeah, these are steel. You can hear it like whenever it vibrates. If you can hear the buzz if I push my nail against it. So I'm going to be learning how to play classical. Nylon strings will be coming in. I'm going to get this strung up. There's also going to be a video where I'm going to try to dye the strings green to, you know, make things pop a little more, make it more eye-catching. Plus I had a cloak that I was going to be dyeing green so that I can have that along with my garb. Of course, this is my hat, handmade. Made this all by hand. There's a video of it on another channel that I haven't launched yet. I have a video where I made my Rwanda cloak and I made this hat, and I'll probably do a review of some books or some other stuff on that other channel, but for this channel this is all about music and being a bard. So I'm going to play a little bit, just a tiny bit of what I've learned on the steel strings before I get my nylon. But before I do that, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment in the comment box, check out the Patreon. I do have a Patreon. Signing up to that will be able to help me to get other things for, you know, not just my guitar, not just this channel, but all my channels. It really helps out a lot. Go ahead and check that out. Maybe I'll probably buy some actual green strings. I don't know. But also you'll get your name at the end card on the videos that I put up. And it won't just come up on this channel. It will come up on all of the channels that I do. So, like, let's say you like punk rock and hardcore. You can check out my Punx Doing Stuff channel, and you'll probably find something on there. And then if you're on the Patreon on here, it'll also be on the end card on those channels. So Not too sure what I should be playing right now, so I'll just do something super simple. And that is basically all of the Backstreet Boys. Damn, I can't remember the name of the song, but that's a Backstreet Boys song. Super simple, one string. 2, 4, 5. All of this is the high string. So 2, 4, 5, and then you do it again slower. 2, 4, 5. Then you jump up to 9, 7. Wait, let me see. Then 5, 4, 2. Yeah, 9, 7, 5, 4, 2 on the way back. Super simple. And then I was also trying to learn some, I don't even remember the name of it, but the song from Zelda. Ugh, sound bad. Yeah, I'll get there. And also the other thing with the nylon strings is it's not going to be as rough, and I think it might glide a little bit better. From what I understand, they're more slippery, so my fingers won't get caught on the strings like how these ones do. Like they really get stuck. I have it muted. You hear it? How it has that real coarse sound to it. But yeah. Other than that, this is the guitar. I'm going to be putting some stickers on it. All of that. I'm also, you may have noticed this little string. This is what I hang my guitar from. I'll get into that on another video about DIY wall mounts, because I wanted to get some wall mounts for this, but no money. You know, the kind that go like that and then they just stick on the wall. So I, got a little creative like I do. But it definitely holds up my guitar. This guitar is super light, so I don't have to worry about it tearing out of the drywall. So that is definitely good. Oops, missed a note. Anyways, I'll be getting better at this as I practice more. The goal hopefully is to get a good classical guitar, after some time. Classical guitars, from what I've noticed, or at least looked at, very similar to this. They end on the 12th fret. Pegs are just like this, tuning pegs, and then they always come out the back like that instead of straight out the side. And a wider neck. This neck is small. I guess it's more supposed to be like an electric guitar for learning how to play electric easily. But acoustic has a wider neck. It's more spread out and it's easier to be able to get tremolos. I'll get it eventually. Yeah, practice, practice, practice. But I guess also with the strings so close together, it'll make it to where I'm more pinpointed whenever it comes to doing tremolo picking. So, anyways, that is the introduction to the guitar. I will be doing an introduction to the bass, but that'll be coming later. And I will be restringing this thing. And I'll probably end up making a video about restringing a guitar and doing nylon strings, because it's a whole different setup too. This has knobs on the end to keep it from sliding. With the nylon, you have to actually tie it to the bridge. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment in the comment box, all those other things that I was talking about, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.